So we're gonna finish your sugar part. Yeah, perfect. And at the same time, as I know, you are a sugar. Yes. Glamorous. Yes. But at the same time, you also love comic stuff. Yes. Comics. Yes. We're talking about Wonder Woman. Yes. Superman. Well, X-Men.
I'm a geek. I love comics. The reason why I love comics is related to who I am, basically.
Oh.
Yes, when I was young.
Hold on, so what character are you gonna be?
The character I love, always, is Catwoman. Okay. Catwoman is my most favorite character because she's so agile. And the little waist, the big boobs, and the nice ass, the whole look. Why I love this character, why I love comics in the first place, it's because when I was young, the first comic I look is, that is how I wanted to look like.
Oh wow.
Oh my god, I want to look like this, she's so perfect.
How old are you back then?
I had comics then when I was, when I first listened to Kylie Minogue, the first English song I ever listened to was Kylie Minogue, I Should Be So Lucky.
Oh, so okay.
I should be so lucky. But it's a cover version sung by some Filipino singer in a cheap $2 CD. It's a cover artist, cover version artist. And at that music store, they got this little Spider-Man, X-Men comics. I was like, cartoons in book. Boring. I'd rather watch She-Ra on TV. It's more fun to watch cartoons. She-Ra. I love that.
Yeah.
Then
I'm He-Man. I'm She-Ra.
And then I saw She-Ra and all these X-Men in comic, and I asked the guy, the cartoon now comes in books? Yeah, they're called comics. Oh, okay. Well, how much is one? Oh, it's only like $1. Really? Okay, so can I buy two? I got $2. Okay, so I bought two, and oh, wow, I want to look like this girl. So that's why every day,
and back then
my eyebrows.
The comic back then it's only black and white. Or
no, color.
Oh, wow.
Color.
Okay.
Black and white was a long time ago.
Okay.
It started to get color already. So this is 86, 87.
I thought you're a bit older than that. That's
no.
Why. Just kidding.
Yeah. 86, I was 12 years old.
Okay.
And that is how I like to look at the comic. Look at the eyebrows. They always, it's art. It's all about drawing. When I draw my face, it's like painting on a piece of paper. It's the same thing. I'm painting. It's
graphic.
It's a very different canvas. But my idea of looking like a girl is like that. That's why I always like to draw my eyebrows and make it look as perfect as possible. My makeup, I want it to be clean and perfect as possible. The lips, I like to be drawn as perfect as possible. Just the comic thing. And the way the woman looks, I'm always doing this at home. In the mirror, you know? I'm still a boy then, but I want to look that small and have that big. Oh, I can't do that. And I close my door and do that. You know, I don't want my mom to see. That's how I always like. And then besides liking it, I always buy that because I like the way she looks.
Okay.
I didn't get hooked on it. One time I was at home and I was bored and I was like, I wonder what the hell the story is about. So I started reading. I got hooked. Oh my god. I want to know what happened to her after she got bashed up. Even when she got bashed up, she still looked sexy. Still in a sexy pose. So I would try, lie down and do that pose too. Oh my god. Yes, I feel very sexy like her. I like this feeling. Oh. So I started continuing buying the comics. And it started, I started going to X-Men. Oh my god. And there's Jean Grey, Storm, and all these characters. And that's why I know the world of comics so madly until now. I have all the DC movies that has live action movies, Marvel movies, Daredevil, X-Men, Spider-Man, Hulk, everything. That was when I realized that that's basically who I wanted to emulate. I want to look like them, perfect. That's why to me I have to look as perfect as possible or else I won't leave the house. Oh my god, if I don't draw my eyebrows properly and look pretty, I'm gonna look like a freak in public. Ooh, I can't go out. I guess that's just my own insecurity within myself because I want to live up to the comic standard, which is not realistic. But then it's always a fantasy. You always want to look as good as that. That's one of the reasons why I love comics. The second reason was I fall in love with the whole storyline and get crazy, and I'm just a geek. I didn't realize that I'm a geek.
But you're also a very what should I say? You are a typical comic geek from my point of view.
Exactly.
I have this story to share. I watched the American Captain
America.
Yeah, Captain
Yeah.
America. See,
Yes.
correct me straight away.
Yes, that's alright.
Yeah, this the sign of comic geek.
Yes.
And I said, oh, the movie is a bit disappointing.
Really?
See.
It's good.
This
It's amazing.
This is a second sign of comic geek.
Maybe
They
my
always
opinion
say-
is very biased because I love comic. The reason why I can say I love it is because I read a lot about it, I understand.
Yeah.
If I want to introduce someone to watch with me, like I introduced one of my straight friends to go and watch Green Lantern that came out recently. Oh, but I'm not really into that. What the hell is it about? Okay, I'll give you this comic. It's a quick fix. You learn everything about it in one little comic. Please read it. It's only 4 or 5 pages. The first 4 or 5 pages tells you everything about Green Lantern in a summary.
Yeah.
So when you go and watch, you understand a bit more.
Yeah.
You can appreciate a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just do it, please. Just for me. Okay?
Yeah.
He did it. He came out and said, "But this is awesome. This is awesome."
The third sign of comic geek, they love the comic so much. When they see the movie, their love is blind.
Yes.
So it's kind of, they don't care about the movie. As long as this movie, this comic turned into movie, they're happy.
Yes, because what they have always liked reading and imagining in their head has come out in the real world.
Yes,
Oh my God,
yes, yes.
and the technology now can make it so realistic and so fabulous. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
And
So for them
most
to
of
see
us-
that come in
yes,
life
yes.
is enough already.
But not a lot of comic geeks are happy with a lot of the movies that came out because we are the hardcore fans.
Exactly.
We know exactly how it is in the
The
storyline.
fourth sign
Yes.
of the comic geek.
But when it comes to the movie, it does not live up to how we know. Oh, that's shit. How could Captain America is like that? You shouldn't be or something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. We will be extremely critical.
Yeah.
People that don't know anything will just go there for the sake of, wow, this is a fantastic comic book movie. Wow. But we, the geeks, we are extremely extra critical about it.
But at the same time, a typical extreme comic geek or hardcore comic geek,
Yes.
they can only criticize themselves. People cannot criticize.
Yes, because we are defending what we know.
Because we don't know anything about
Yes,
it. So what's the right we got?
Well, that's it, you have to follow us. Yeah, if we say it's good, means it's good.
That's why I said, you are a comic geek
Exactly.
with all the side there.
Yes,
Yeah.
and also, recently, I just got a present, a Catwoman bust.
Wow.
A ceramic Catwoman figure, action figurine. And I even have Barbies that dress up as cats.
Wow.
So I've got my collection at home.
Wow.
Yes, I've got them all. So, it's all about... And I'm actually going to meet someone that sells the Catwoman collection here in Melbourne.
Yeah.
All 98 copies of this cartoon, this comic Catwoman by this particular artist called Jim Ballant. That is my most favorite Catwoman character because that outfit, that era, I can relate to it so much.
Yeah.
And I even wanted to buy the statues of those comics, of those characters that make into statues.
Yeah.
They're not available anymore because when they make all that, it's always limited edition.
Yeah.
I only found out about it recently,
Yep.
so I didn't have a chance to get it. One of these days, I'm going to do a show that is comic character show.
Ooh.
That means me, I'm going to be
The
dressing up.
Avenger is coming.
Yeah, so I'm going to dress up as Catwoman, and then maybe one of my dancers will be Batman, the other one will be Superman. I want to have 2 more female dancers. Maybe one is Supergirl, and the other one could be Storm. I want to do a Wonder Woman or something. It's going to be a superhero themed show.
Yeah.
It's going to cost a lot of money,
Yeah.
but I think it'll be worth it. The first song that I'm going to do when I'm as a cat is my idol song. It's all entangled. My
Okay.
idol is Janet.
Okay.
As a cat, I'm going to do Black Cat.
Oh, okay.
So
I
all
remember that song.
see, everything
Yeah.
has connection.
Yeah.
With me in my showgirl life, my favorite comic character is Cat.
Yeah.
My favorite idol.
And how
she
the
did a
idea
song.
come
Yes,
alive.
Batman, Catwoman. Yes, so it's all gonna be intertwined together.
But you have quickly mentioned about Barbie doll.
Yes.
It's quite different comic, and because when we talk about comics, you are actually going to sci-fi, superhero
I love-
genre.
Yes,
But
yes.
Barbie doll, a very soft.
Barbie doll is my girly
Lady.
side.
Okay.
Whenever I used to have one Barbie at home, and I think my mom found out and she beat me up for it because
Good
I'm
job.
a boy.
Okay.
I'm not supposed to have Barbies. I'm supposed to be a boy. I'm supposed to play boy stuff.
So what happened to that Barbie?
Gone. She chucked it away.
Oh, poor Barbie.
Yes. Not for me. I got beaten up. How dare she? She said poor Barbie. Barbie wasn't beaten up. Hello, it's me.
So, okay, at the same time,
Yes.
is there any character that ever produced in the comic world that you don't like? You're not into it?
There are stuff that I don't really like. I'm not into it. Like I love predominantly the female characters
Yeah.
because I feel like a woman more than anything else, and I can relate to the female heroine characters.
Yeah.
I always love
But
the
when you
female
see
ones.
a good male character, of course you will love it as well. Like it's
I wish he's real. He's so hot. I wish. Oh my god, he's so hot. The cartoon character they always look perfect. I'm crazy. I know my friends are crazy. You're crazy. If you fantasize a Hollywood actor, at least it's more realistic.
Yeah.
Fantasize a cartoon character. What's wrong with you? But I get that.
But if you're a Catwoman,
Yes.
who is this Catwoman want to be with?
Catwoman want to be with? I don't know.
No, you know,
Batman.
if you the Catwoman,
If I'm the Catwoman,
and for all these, superhero
Yes.
or villain that
Who?
you can choose from,
who would I want to be with? If I'm a Catwoman character, I want to be with Batman because he's so real. He doesn't have superpowers.
Okay.
He's very down to earth. He has conflict within himself about the loss of his family, and he has to deal with that.
Yeah.
And at the same time, he's got to be a vigilante at night to kill all these bad people that try to hurt other people. That's because his family was hurt by some bad
Yeah.
person. So he tried to become this vigilante to help stop all these people that
But
doing bad things.
he
And yet
also-
he doesn't have powers.
But
That's like
it's
Catwoman.
But it's also another way of looking at it, Batman is quite a dark character
Yes,
himself.
because he does it at night. He doesn't do it during the day.
Yeah.
Because during the day people might recognize. So
Yeah.
at night nobody would recognize.
But
Because
also,
he's-
also love, we're talking about like he got a lot of evil.
Same as Catwoman.
Yeah,
Cats
yeah.
cats come out at night. Cats can see better at night than during the day. How Catwoman becomes, she died. She died and all the cats gave her life.
Yeah.
So she got reborn with
Yeah.
9 lives.
Yeah, like the Michelle Pfeiffer one.
Yes, she got 9 lives.
Yeah.
That's the origin of Catwoman. She's got 9 lives.
Yeah.
You know.
Which is I love the character of Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yes, she plays that role really, really well.
Oh,
Amazing.
especially the moment when she bring the bird.
Yes, on the bed.
And the bed.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
and then the bird come around. Oh
Yes,
my god.
Yes,
That is-
I heard that she auditioned for that role all in one take.
Yeah.
She did all the stunts herself. The only one that she didn't do by herself is the backflip when she
Okay.
saved the girl
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
lake.
yeah,
That's the
yeah.
only thing. Other than that, the sexy bits are all her own stuff.
Yeah. And apparently for what she's wear, it's only can wear one time because
Yes.
it's so skin tight and everything.
Yes.
See, my info is right because you agree with me.
Yes, so-
once you have to take it off, it's gone.
Yes, I watched that movie in the cinemas so many times because of Catwoman.
But do you see the real outfit?
Huh?
Do you see the real outfit?
What do you mean the real outfit?
See?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't understand.
The real Catwoman outfit.
What do you mean see?
See, I finally
see it as in what do you mean?
Well, listen the story, okay? See the comic geek get really excited when I tell something that I know they don't know or I have experienced they don't experience.
Especially when it involves something that I like. I have to know.
Exactly. Well, because apparently about the end of 2010, the Tim Burton,
Yes.
the director,
Yes.
actually have the exhibition in Melbourne.
Oh really? The actual Catwoman outfit is here?
Yes, and the Batman car, I take picture of the Batman car, and
The Catwoman outfit, did you take a picture of it?
No,
Say yes.
down there you cannot go there.
Oh.
Down there you cannot take
So the
picture.
outfit was there.
It's outfit there.
Oh my god. Is it very small?
very small and it looked like nothing because it actually have to come in a live and visual way.
Yes.
When it just lay there, hang there, it's just
Oh, it's not even on a mannequin?
actually I can't really remember where it's on because it's so many. The exhibition has so many things, you have Batman stuff, and what's the Wonderland thing? Recently he drew it.
Oh, Alice in Wonderland.
Yes, also have those stuff and also the
Oh, all the Tim Burton movies is all there. It's an
Yes.
exhibition for Tim Burton movies.
Yes.
Okay, oh my god.
yeah.
Okay.
So you'll be real,
Yeah, I would have been excited just to
especially
be there.
But the Batman car, you can just sit on it and take a picture. Oh no,
Are you serious?
maybe not sit on it, but you can just stand right beside.
Yeah, right close to it,
Very close to it.
Wow, I would have loved to be there.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
yeah,
It wasn't really exposed too much on TV. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, see, I did something you didn't have.
And 2 years ago, there is a Comic Con in Perth called the Supernova.
Oh wow.
Guess what I dressed up as?
Oh, Comic Con in Perth.
Yes, it's called the Supernova. I dressed up as Catwoman.
Okay. Hold on. Is Perth always have this Comic
No,
Con thing?
everywhere in Australia there's Comic Con.
Okay.
It's
So
like-
it's only
it's-
American things.
Yeah, America is called Comic Con. I call it Comic Con because everybody knows it as Comic Con. In
Yeah.
Australia it's called Supernova.
Okay.
Yeah, Supernova is the equivalent to Comic Con. And who did I meet? Faith. Eliza Dushku from Buffy. She's the one, she's the brunette that kick ass. I met her and I took a photo with her.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
a lot. I put that picture in Facebook of me and her. People say, "Oh, that's very good Photoshop." Excuse me, I was there. I paid $50 to take a bloody picture with her. You dare say it's Photoshop?
$50?
Yes, to take a photo with a celebrity. I paid
Okay.
$50. I took a photo with her, and she was
She's
so
cheap.
small. She was so small, and I said, and she said to me, "You smell really nice." I remember she said, I said, "Oh, it's Body Shop." "Oh, really? Oh, that's nice." So we had a bit of conversation. She looked at me and went, "Wow, your outfit." That's all. "Oh, I love Catwoman." I said, "Oh, cool." She was really, really nice. She was so down to earth. She was really, really sweet. And I was there as Catwoman. I was wearing a nice corset with thigh-high boots and tights and big hair. And I was walking around there. I can see Star Wars characters. I can see Wolverine characters. It's a comic con where everybody dressed up in their favorite comic character. That was very, very big in New York, in San Diego. But here, it's called the Supernova.
Yeah.
And that's where you can actually come out from your inner self to look like your geek self. Like here, I can come out in this real world. From inside, I come out to look like how I am now. And for men, they want to look like a woman, they go to Taxi Club. And for geeks to look like a super geek, you have to go to Supernova. See?
But okay, this is different. Okay, it slightly cross the line.
Yeah.
As the normal person
Yes.
think. You like superhero,
Yes.
but Buffy is supernatural. It's
Yes.
just a slightly different.
Yeah, because I like all this fantasy genre.
Okay.
When it comes to fantasy genre, the reason why I like fantasy genre is if I go to the cinema, I want to watch a movie, nothing to do with real life.
No.
Let me give you an example. If I want to see war, I go to Iraq. If I want to see cat fight, I go next door neighbor. If I want to see party animals, Legally Blonde, whatever crap, I go to the club and see all my girlfriends bitching about each other. Who's got better handbag? Who looks better? Oh, your shoes, so what? You talking to my man? Excuse me, he's mine, you know. If I want to see bitchiness, I go to the clubs. If I go to the cinema, I want to be taken out of this world completely. I want to be in a Starship Enterprise with Captain Kirk. I want to watch X-Men. It's a whole different world. I want to be taken completely elsewhere. When the movie ends, back to
Yeah.
reality, go home, stomach ache, go to the toilet. That's real world. Untucked, release, oh, so relaxed, everything let go, and you sit down and have a big smile. I like to be in my fantasy world. So all this fantasy world, sci-fi world, helps me to take me away from the harsh realities of my life. Being on stage is fantasy too. Takes me away from my real life. Look, I'm trying, all I'm saying is I don't hate myself. If I don't love myself, I cannot love someone else. You gotta love yourself first, right?
Yes, always
I do.
is the
But
ultimate rule
after
of
all that I have been through, it's nice that you can have a little escapism somewhere.
Yeah.
And I am happy and blessed that my passion is also my escapism.
Yeah.
When I'm on stage, it helps me to be a little bit more happy, you know? And then you come home to an empty house. You're by yourself. I wish there's someone there in my life that could appreciate me, could like me, could say, "Hey, how was your show, babe? Oh, it was great, you know. Oh, this girl, you know." I can go on and on about it and let it go to him, and he's just there to absorb and listen. That's what we, at the end of the day, we want to come home to someone that can put up with our crazy, our life. You know, it's hard to
But
find
sometimes
someone that could do
but
that.
sometimes I used to have someone, but he don't want to hear me. He
Yes.
just said this bitch talk.
But still, you know, it's nice to even just have someone there.
Totally,
Yes.
totally. At least you know, even if they want to hear it
Yes.
or not,
Yes.
you get to say it.
Yes, you know, because the way Mother Nature, you need one thing plus another to become something else. In religion, Adam and Eve, you get a child. Even animals consummate and mate and have someone. Man and a woman. How about someone like us? do we not deserve to have someone too?
Yes, we deserve. No,
Yes.
maybe sometimes not in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just kidding, you know.
Yes, but
it's,
you know what I'm talking about.
It's good to find your another half,
Yes.
you know. But as the ultimate,
Do not
goal-
find, do not look for it.
Yeah,
Every time you come home alone, you're gonna be so depressed and you're gonna get angry with the world.
yeah.
Just let it go.
You feel disappointed.
Yes,
with-
you feel sad,
when you cannot find
but deal
what
with
you
it.
want.
Because if you keep hunting for it, you try so hard, like all you trannies out there I know, I don't have a boyfriend, I don't have a boyfriend, don't. Because I feel that way too. If you force someone to love you, I know some trannies that I know personally that make the first move every time. They say, why won't you take me out? Why won't you do this? You can't do that to someone. Men don't want to be with women because women are a little bit like that.
Yeah.
You know, they want to be with
Force-
trannies
yeah.
because our mindset is a little bit like a guy.
Yeah.
You know,
You're
we
more
are
easy.
we are more easygoing, and our mindset actually connects better. You know, because we think sometimes the same way.
Yeah.
We get horny the same way. We play with the same things. Hello. So we need to find that connection. But then again, you cannot force yourself to meet someone to want to. Why won't you go out with me? Why won't you take me out? Why you gonna do this for me? No, you can't. You gotta let it happen naturally.
Yes.
It is all about free will. So don't fret. Don't get upset. Or nobody likes me. I've been here so many years. Nobody still wanna love me. I said, don't think like that. If it's meant to happen, it will.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, you got us. We love you. We're
Because- sisters.
We have. If you don't have a man, you gotta have good friends, close friends. You need their shoulder,
Yeah.
and they can always have
And
my
my one is
shoulder.
big.
So we need a shoulder to cry on from each other. That's why sometimes if you don't have a partner in your life, you need to have a close friend with you. Maybe one or two. Nice, decent, close friend. I'm lucky. I have a few that I can cry to, and I will always be grateful to them for accepting me to be their close friend, and I will always be there for them as much as I can, because we need to support each other. At the end of the day, when men come and go, it's
Yeah.
your friends that will be there for you. You know?
And the ultimate law of all, you must love yourself first.
Yes.
And when things is not right, force it just doesn't help it.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
You just have to let it go.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
also,
Why
or
can't
even go for second best.
you don't compromise, because it's never gonna last, because it's not exactly what you want. Yes, some people don't care as long as they find love. No, when you go out with someone that you don't actually am attracted to, you go out because he loves me, I'm gonna have to be content with this. And then when you walk out, you see some cute guy.
Yeah.
We're trannies, we're just like guys, we look at good looking things. Fuck, he's hot. Shit, I can't because I got him already. That happens so many times. Sometimes you have to learn to accept the fact that those things are all fantasy. It cannot be real. You know? If there is a super hot supermodel, 6'3", blonde, blue eyes, my dream guy appear in front of me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be shaking because I'm scared.
Yeah.
He's so good looking, can I trust him? I don't want to get hurt. What can you do? You can't win. So most important thing is love yourself,
Yep.
and then after that, whatever comes, take it with a pinch of salt first. Let's see how it goes. Let that person show their feelings for you first. Or else, if you go all out, you're gonna get more hurt. And trannies that are on hormones, the mood swings, the emo, it's gonna go up and down 10 times more. You give, and when you don't get back in return, you're gonna go crazy 10 times. You know? So control yourself, and hopefully you will meet someone. So do I, so does she, so does every one of us. We cannot have high hopes. Oh, I like him but he didn't like me. So what can you do? Force him? You can't. You know?
Yeah.
It's easy for me to give you guys an advice. It's hard for me to take the advice at myself. I am just like you. I'm admitting to this because at the end of the day, we're all the same. We're all sisters. We're trying to blend into this heterosexual world, which is very hard. Different places can accept, different places can't. If you are sprung, you can't get accepted. If you're not sprung, you can get accepted. Is that really true? No. Some of my tranny friends in Taxi Club, Darlene, I wish I looked like you. You know, you look like a girl. No matter what I do, I can never look like a girl. I said, you really think you want to look like me? Let me tell you one example of I'm gonna make you change your mind in a second. You think what? You happy? I ever go out on a date with a guy that I met from outside Oxford Street. I came out from Hungry Jack's, about to go home with my burger. I look like crap, no makeup, nothing, with my glasses and a big ponytail. Quickly want to rush and go home, they want to see me, because I'm insecure. When I'm not all made up, I feel a little bit insecure because I like my comic to look pretty, and when I don't, I feel insecure. This guy was about to cross the road, he was about to cross the road too. I said, we can never cross, can we? So many cars. We should go to the traffic. I said, no, I'm too lazy, I just want to run home, I'm hungry. Okay, so we crossed together, we laughed, we talked, and he was walking on the same direction. He started liking me. I said, okay, can I have your name? I said, yeah, I'm Darlene, nice to meet you. Maybe we can go out sometime. I said, really? Yes, why not go for a bite? What's wrong? There's nothing, there's no harm done. I said, okay. So I thought he know, because he see me without makeup.
Yeah.
My most vulnerable self. You know what I mean? I don't feel extremely pretty at all.
I
don't
know
feel secure.
those. I know those moments.
Exactly.
When you think, he knew.
Exactly. I thought, okay, when I'm not made up, okay, fuck, he'll know. So he asked me out. Great. And he said to me, babe, I'm going to take you to somewhere nice, Darling Harbour. Fine. So he wants me to dress up a little bit. Darling Harbour, so it's very classy. It's near the water, seafood restaurant near the water. He was wearing a suit. When I met him, when he picked me up, he looked different from when we saw each other at 2 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday night rushing home. He didn't go clubbing, I didn't go clubbing. We were just daggy, tracky dags, getting food. So he dressed up really nice. I was like, wow. And I was wearing a nice dress. So we went out for dinner. Right. In the middle of dinner, after the first course was served, the appetizer, and then it came the soup or something like that. I said, so why tranny? And he's like, what? Why tranny? Why me? What do you mean tranny? I said, my God, you picked me up on Oxford Street in the middle of the night, me looking away, can you tell I'm a tranny? Hang on a second. He put the food down. He put the fork and spoon straight away down and look at me. Can you explain to me what is tranny? The way he asked, I don't like it already. It should be who, not what. What is for a thing. I'm not a thing where he can address with the word what. But I was cool with it because he's probably ignorant, doesn't know anything. So I probably thought I'm going to educate him. Since I thought he lived near Oxford Street, so he should be more open and more used to seeing things that are different. The alternative industry is there. The alternative lifestyle is there. So I thought he would have known. I'm actually transsexual. What's that mean? I don't like to admit. When some of the girls say, oh, I'm actually a man. No. I was born like you, but I've changed. The next question he's going to ask is, so what's down there? I still have what you have. He just went, shit. What the fuck is wrong with me? I said, what's wrong with you? There's nothing wrong with you. I'm sorry. I don't go out with guys. Okay? So he stood up and walked out. In the middle of the second course, what did I do? I cried right there and then. It was so painful. And that girl at Taxi Club, she was sitting there, she looked at me going, huh, yes, all you can say is, huh? I cried like crazy. And then, the twist is, the manager came. I'm sorry, the appetizer is $53, the soup is $45. I cannot pay for this. I'm sorry, I didn't bring this much money. What happened? I told him about me. What do you mean? Tell me, what's going on? Tell me, let me understand what's going on. So I was like, I was so hurting, I still crying, mascara running. Alright, I'm just gonna tell him, I don't care what's gonna happen after that. So I told him that I'm transsexual, and he just walked out on me. He's an idiot. Are you transsexual, babe? You're hot, keep eating. Oh really? Oh thank you. Are you sure? Yes, it's okay, keep eating, babe. It's on me, it's alright. See? Something good come out of it. Yin and the yang. You get somebody nice who was there. And in the end, I chilled with him, I waited. I sat at the bar, because I stayed till closing. He drive me back to Oxford Street. We sat, went to Taxi Club, had a few drinks, have a big laugh. He dropped me home, give me a peck on the cheek and said, babe, don't worry about him, okay? He's ignorant, you know? You are so beautiful, you are beautiful the way you are. You're such a funny girl, I love being with you. I have no problems with any people that are different. I'm not into you, I'm not into trans girls like you, but I'm happy to be your friend. I think you're an amazing person. He made me cry at the bottom of my doorstep all over again because he could just accept me But I am sad at the same time because I wish he could love me. He's the ideal person. But then again, that's just the way it is. I went
Yes.
home, have a good shower, have a good cry, take a deep breath, and just go to bed and tell myself tomorrow is another day.
Yes.
What can you do?
Because sometimes, you know, you thought when you go to another side, everything will actually be better. But for those girls, when you thought, you know, you are not good enough, you are not feminine enough, you know what? Those things can be actually the advantage for you.
Yes, when
You
guys come up to you, they know you already, they know the score, it's easy.
Yes.
If they accept you, they want to date you, they don't care what the world thinks, they just go out with you. If they don't care, they will be the one grabbing your hands without even thinking twice. And they will be shocked. Huh? You grabbed my hand? I said, yes, why not? You are my girlfriend, you are my beautiful girlfriend. Sometimes that tranny would cry because no guy had ever said that to me.
Yeah. Because beauty is a trend, you know. I know it all the time.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so some people are lucky to find someone that already know.
Yeah.
So if you think it's nice to be extremely passable, think again.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to tell you it's negative. It's not negative, you know.
Yeah.
But also you have to consider these things can also happen to you. And this doesn't happen to me once. This happened to me so many times. That's why I always discourage guys trying to approach me when I go out in public, because I tell myself, this is already a negative thing to think about, but I can't help it. I've been pushed aside because of this so many times. This is how I think now. Why would I give him my number? Girl, he's hot. He was smiling at you. Forget it, let's keep walking. No, girl, he's still looking. No, go. Why not? What if he likes you? You think he's gonna like me if I tell him I got a dick? No! How would you know that? I don't know, I'm not willing to find out. What if he reject me? It's gonna be hurting, you know? It's gonna take me a while to deal with it, it's hard. So that's the pros and cons of being passable transgender person. So it's not just, oh, it's so nice to be like me. No. So don't think it's always glamorous. You have to also consider the other side of it. You have to approach it in both directions. So you can actually become a transgender girl in the real world.
Yes.
It's not only, oh, I want to be pretty. No. You have to be who you are. Beauty comes in the eyes of the beholder. Sometimes some guy might find her attractive, not me.
All the time, what do you mean sometime? I'm so offended.
No, the guy will find her attractive, not me. Sometimes the guy will find me attractive, not her. So
No. All the time me.
it's not it's not about how passable you are. Sometimes if the guy likes you, it does not matter who you are. Like I said, it's all about free will. So don't think you have to look passable to be happy.
Yeah.
There are the good bits about being passable. You can live your life normally without being hassled. Yeah, that's the good part. But it's not easy to find someone that would accept you. And then when they found out you are something else, you are somebody else, you are a different person, that is how you must learn how to react. And the after repercussion is how you have to learn to deal with it. That is when friendship comes.
Yeah.
You need good friends.
So
All you young trannies out there, please listen to this advice.
love yourself and don't force things when it cannot fit together.
Yeah, do not force it.
Alright, so we're gonna finish with our
Yes.
segment.
Yes.
Love, peace, enjoy, and
Okay.
express yourself.
Love, peace, you say.
I said love,
Love, peace,
enjoy. I said love, peace.
Uh-huh.
You say enjoy, and
Enjoy.
express yourself.
together.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Love, peace,
Enjoy
and
and
express
express
yourself.
yourself.
Bye.
Bye. That's good.
We're gonna have a water, and then we're gonna cry. Well, I don't know where we're gonna cry. But
Oh, you pause first. But that was too much. That's why you have to pause for the second video.
$525,600 minutes, 525,000 moments. So